So with that, why don't we go ahead and get started? So thinking about, what are we hearing from our clients and what are the analysts telling us? It's really about a priority of improving IT reliability and resiliency. That is what our clients are focused on. And that's, hardly a surprise given how impactful systems downtime can be on their business, not only from a financial impact where, they might have regulatory implications or penalties associated with downtime, but more significantly, really systems downtime impacting their end users. And when a system goes down and users get impacted, sometimes they never come back. And you're then losing customers, right? Now, what does a downtime mean? What really drives that? That can be anything from the workload attributes. Maybe your workload is more strenuous than what your system is capable of doing, or it's not optimized for. You can have hardware failures, and these days we have threats around cybersecurity, cyber resiliency, or some organizations may not have significant automation, so they're really depending on humans and to do manual tasks. And we as humans, sometimes we end up having human errors. So really, some of those are some of the factors that impact downtime. But another key one is one that you see here that IDC has talked about. When they work with companies, when they survey them, one of the things that they hear is those clients that have multi-vendor environments. So they have in their data center systems from different vendors. In those environments, they saw more downtime issues than they might have seen if it was a single source environment. So then you ask yourself, well, okay, then how do you maintain high availability and reduce the impact and cost of the downtime? It's not always or most of the time feasible to really just have a single source kind of a solution, right? And really that's where it gets down to support services. The type of support services, the quality of the support services that you have is really what directly impacts downtime. And when you think about where those services should be, focused, one of the things IDC recommends, and it makes sense, right, to make sure that you prioritize your IT services on those workloads that are the most critical, on those systems running workloads that are the most critical for your business operations and success. Really view them as an investment in preserving the business value, right? And while the IT services that you get may have some general benefits from a support services perspective, whether it's reduced incidents, faster incident resolution, or reduced systems downtime, at the end of the day, all of that then drives lower cost and improved client satisfaction, right? And you can see the type of savings when you do take a structured approach and prioritize some of those critical environments and take a systematic approach. You can see client saving here, 290 hours of downtime for their server, storage, networking environments, depending on the type of support contracts they have. And more specifically, 79 hours of savings of unplanned downtime by using predictive and proactive support tools. So you can see that really making sure, taking a systematic approach of focusing the IT services based on the workload criticality and leveraging some of those predictive and proactive sets of capabilities can have a pretty important benefit on your overall business.